In regard to labor laws, a leave from duty is provided for as a right and a privilege, and no one should be forced to forcefully take leave. Government standing orders and Public Services Act render this very dangerous in case one employee is forced to take leave. Geraldine Sali, a former acting managing director at the National Social Security Fund, is being in the limelight for the growing controversy at the Malipirian Pension Fund over such forced leave, and seeking justice has been the news around it. It is public knowledge that you can decide to enforce a leave or waive it, but the question is then, why did Geraldine Sali's leave turn into a frivolous question for both the board and the management at the National Social Security Fund?
So if I have just come back from taking leave, maternity leave, then any further entitlements would have to be agreed, I think, in accordance with the law.
In the wake of the developments into her sought for justice, Geraldine Sali Busulwa shared with us how improper it had been for an employee to be forced to take leave.
It was incumbent upon management to exercise those laws rather than me exercising them. So those had to be applied to me to understand.
She, however, said despite a span of the controversies and disagreements at the helm of the National Social Security Fund, the leadership should have cast a feather first to see where the wind would take it. In early February 2016, it is reported that Geraldine Sali was allegedly questioning every aspect of the developments and management at the fund. 2 High Court orders and a minister's directive remain in balance, as Geraldine Sali has not been in office. This is because the managing director, Richard Byarugaba, has conspicuously blocked this move.
Amateeka weegali getutambulirako naddala ffe abakola mu bitongole ebirabirira abakozi na biki byonna, naye nga nze ng'omukozi nkimanyi bulungi nnyo nti omuntu osaba leave ne bagikuwa era ne musayininga nga mukkiriziganyizza, tebibeera bya mpaka.
While all this mess goes on at the 7 trillion fund, many of the claimants continue to die before they get access to their money. It is alleged that following all this, Sali had been trying to ask for minutes while inquiring on resolutions on $1 billion money transfers from Crane Bank to Standard Chartered Bank and several board minutes relating to suspicious questions. In Justice Musota's ruling, NSSF and Patrick Byabakama Kaberenje, the board chairman, created doubt on the integrity of a public fund by looking at the laws of the land and how NSSF was implementing them. It is always incumbent upon management of entities to ensure such relevant laws are followed. The story untold surrounding the disagreements between Geraldine Sali and her bosses, the chairman of board, the minister of finance, and the managing director at the fund, all involved. But why has she not taken the olive branch?
I have not declined that opportunity at all. As a matter of fact, I'm grateful to the minister that he's actually stepped in to implement what the court already ordered 2 months ago. So for me, I am grateful to him, and my lawyers are actually handling this matter, and as soon as we are clear, then I will go back to my office.
Aaron Stawarka, WBS Television, Weekend Prime.